How y'all doing? This is Worth Beeman, and this is once again straight to the point. Um, I'm gonna get into this one by telling you guys a dream I had back when I was probably about 23, 24 years old. Now, in this dream, of course, I fall asleep, and uh, I'm not rich in the dream. I'm not. I basically middle class. I got a nice car, nice little house, nice savings. I have my family, and everything seems to be where it should be. Everything seems to be in order. Um, this dream, even though I was only asleep for maybe 6, 7 hours, this dream seemed to span months. It seemed like um, the the woman I was married to in the dream was pregnant with my child, and my current daughter was older in the dream. At the time, in reality, she wouldn't have been that old, but she was about 12 or 13 in the dream. Um, my wife in the dream was pregnant with my second child, and of course, I wanted a son, but nah, she was pregnant with a girl. Nevertheless, we lay down to go to sleep, and my hand is on her belly, and I'm feeling like this is the greatest thing in the world. There's nothing that could ever top this feeling except for heaven itself. And as I close my eyes in the dream, I wake up realistically bundled in my coat, laying on the cement in a hallway at the park, just trying to stay warm from the cold. It was kind of cruel in a way, and I'm not blaming anybody. The dream spoke for itself, but to go from the dream to that reality, it sucked. It sucked. It really sucked. And it took a lot of years. It took a lot of years. It took many, many years for me to get from that point to this one, and to come to the realization that in the dream I was fantasizing about not what I had, but the peace in all the things that was there. And when I woke up, I no longer had those things, so I no longer had that peace. See, right now, I've come to an understanding that I still don't have those things. But, but, I have that peace. I have come to an understanding that having peace is better, way better than having things. To be able to come home and be at peace. To be able to go to work and have a mind that is centered on peace. No matter what's going on around you. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not going to get angry. I'm not saying you're not going to get mad about some things. I'm not saying people aren't going to annoy you. We live in the real world. But to have a mind state that is centered on peace, to where you can go through and deal with things and still come back to it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, none of that matters. None of that matters. The Bible says the peace that surpasses all understanding. And that's right now what we should be looking for. That's what I feel I have, is that peace. Peace. Because there's no one who can walk into my life right now and steal my joy. Yeah, I got bills that are due. I got bill collectors knocking on my door. I got angry people knocking on my window. I got stuff going on over here, stuff going on over there. I'm worried about my mama. But you know what? I have a mindset of peace, to where I know God's got this. I'm not going to stress myself out about stuff that I can't control. And that's what we need to get into our heads. Stop trying to stress and push and force something that we have no control over. Do what we can do and let God handle the rest. You know what I'm saying? Because to have a mindset of peace brings a level of tranquility that I can't even explain to you. And if you've never been at peace, you've never been in a tranquil, let's just say this. If you've ever been by a babbling brook where you have trees and the wind's blowing through the trees and there's no one around and it's just you and nature, and you're listening to the water run, and you just, because there's not a care in the world right there. When you can have that type of mindset in the midst of all this chaos, you'll know what it is to have peace. You'll know what it is to be tranquil. Hey, listen, that's it. I'm out of time right now. I thank you guys for listening. This is Worth Beaming, and want y'all to have a good one, man. All right, peace.